Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to TLE. As every week, we start with a short meditation just to quiet our mind and to connect with the energy of Tree of Life, to bring ourselves to the here, to the now, to remove any noise that we come with from the day, from the weekend. So if you wish, if you can, just close your eyes, uncross your legs and hands. Just be one with all of the noises around. Everything is part of that moment. Take a deep breath to our belly. Continue breathing in a circuit way. Take a deep breath. Hold for 2-3 seconds. And then release slowly. Exhale from your mouth. In your consciousness, you would like to inject the intention, bringing yourself to that special moment in time. This is the most important time of your life. We can plant new seeds and receive a message that will support and help us with our personal spiritual work. I'm going to read a verse from Tree of Life of the Ari to connect all of us with that energy. העיגול אינו דבוק באינסוף, אלא מקושר בו דרך הקו. והעיגול הזה היה בלתי דבוק עם אור האינסוף, הסובב עליו מכל צדדיו, שאם יתדבק בו, יחזור הדבר לכמות שהיה, ויהיה מתבטל באור אינסוף, ולא יתראה כוחו כלל, ויהיה הכל אור אינסוף לבד כבראשונה. לכן העיגול הזה סמוך אל העיגול אינסוף, ובלתי מתדבק בו, וכל העיקר התקשרות ודבקות העיגול הנאצל ההוא עם אור אינסוף המאציל. הוא על ידי הקו ההוא הנ"ל, אשר דרך בו, יורד ונמשך אור מן אינסוף, ומשפיע בעיגול ההוא. Let's take another deep breath to our belly. You can open your eyes. Welcome back. So we continue from where we stopped last week by the explanation of Rav Ashlag about what we should study first, how we should connect with the energy of the light of wisdom. ועוד קשה הם בדברי הרבי חיים ויטל ז"ל והם בדברי הגמרא, דמשמע מדבריהם שצריך האדם לאיזו הכנה והצטיינות מיוחדת כדי לזכות בחוכמת התורה. ולא אמרו חז"ל, אמר הקדוש ברוך הוא לישראל חייכם. כל החוכמה וכל התורה דבר קל הוא. כל מי שמתיירא אותי ועושה דברי תורה, כל החוכמה וכל התורה בליבו. You got it? It was too many words. So, he says, Rav Ashlag, if we look at the words of Rabbi Chaim Vital, or the words of the Gemara, right? It sounds that the person needs to do so much preparation and to be like perfect in those preparations to earn the wisdom of the Torah. But he says, Chazal, the righteous, says that the Creator said to the Israelite, Chayechem, your life. All of the wisdom and all of the Torah, it's very easy. It's very easy. Kol mi shemitereh oti, all of those that will have awe toward me, or the positive fear, because mitereh can be fear or awe in Hebrew, right? You can read it to both ways. Again, what is a positive fear? What King Solomon said. Asher adam mefachet tamid. We need to remember that. how we can recognize good fear or bad fear. You know, good fear, it's a fear that I need to have the fear that I don't have enough light. I need to do more. Negative fear, when actually I'm stuck, I'm doing nothing. You know, you're afraid, now you're into your thoughts. What will happen? What do we do? I don't know. You know, you're stuck, you're not moving. But the light, remember, the light is what? Continue. The light is continue all the time. So if I'm stopping, I'm creating what? Empty space right now. Positive fear, if I feel I don't have enough light, I'm going to do what? I'm going to do some movement. Okay, what I can do? Hey, can I volunteer today? Can I come to the center? Can I give? Can I share? Let me check if my neighbor needs something. I want to do something, right? It means it moves me. Every time we feel we are having those thoughts that put us down, it can be from the light. Can't. So I need to find something to do. Thoughts from the light will help me to move on, continue. Don't worry, I'm with you. Just move. Remember what he says in the desert? Why are you praying? Why are you screaming to me? Tell them to continue. Move. Just move. Vaisau, right? I already give you whatever you need. Just go. If you go, I can give you. If you're not going, I can't give you. And this is what he says. For those that have the fear or the awe toward me, and they will do the words of the Torah, all of the wisdom and all of the Torah will be where? In his heart. In his heart. And now we receive the Torah, right, in Shavuot. And it says, if, Michael Berg explained that we need to meditate at that night, that I want to receive all the Torah into my heart. I want to feel the Torah in my heart. It was not here. One thing is to listen or to hear. The other thing, what I'm doing after I'm listening and I'm hearing something. I'm taking it to my heart, or it just going from this ear to the other ear and go out. How many things in our life did we hear? Listening, it's really when I'm taking an action. We call it, I listen to you. Really? I'm hearing you. Listen to something, it means I'm willing to take the action. There is a huge difference, right? We think, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm into, it's just we tell the person, just shut up and let me say what I want to say. So I don't really want to hear, but yeah, I'm pretending I'm listening. No, listening, I need to know that it means I took it to my heart. I listen. Now I'm processing, not here, not just in my brain, in my heart. And now I'm planning how to manifest it. That's what it means listening. Okay? It means I'm behaving like the light. It's called Orech Ruach. What is Orech Ruach? Patience. I have patience. I will give you those, whatever you need, 5 minutes. I have the capacity to listen, to take the energy in, to process and to see if I want to use it or not. Again, doesn't mean I need to use it, but at least I'm processing it. Then I can make a right decision from the essential color. Because not always I want to do whatever the person tells me, right? But at least I'm taking it in, I'm processing it, I have room, I have the capacity, the vessel to receive it, and now I can, from the essential color, now I can make my decision, yes or no, okay? So he's saying, so all of the Torah and all of the wisdom will connect to the person's heart. This is why the Creator says, it's easy. All the wisdom and all the Torah, it's easy. So why it's so hard? Why, think about forcing, why it's so hard for us? To listen, to come, to change, to agree to the change. Why it's so hard? Because remember, we've been given the Torah. It doesn't say that we receive the Torah. That's a huge difference. So we didn't took it in. It's like you received the new iPhone, you just been given to you, said, thank you, but you put it in the closet and you're still using this, how do you call it, the flip phone, right? or maybe not the flip, even this is just the phone with the wire still, right? So it sounds funny, but you have the new iPhone in your closet when you're using it. You're still complaining, no internet, no ways, no this, right? Maybe using still the, how do you call it, the recording machine, right? The secretary, how do you call it? This
Tape recorder.
tape recorder. When you come, no, when you coming home and people
Answering machine.
answering machine, right? It sounds so old now, no?
I love those.
Yeah, but, and this is actually what's happening. We've been given the Torah, but it doesn't say we receive the Torah. We accept the Torah. This is why it says you need to take it to your heart. When we're receiving something, it needs to be part of me. When I'm taking something to the heart gives the information to the entire body parts. And then what's happened? All of my body parts, they need to agree. And now I can do. Remember what it says about Abraham? When he was in the third day, that was the most painful time after the circumcision. And it says, he ran toward the guests. Run. It means he didn't even think about the pain, it's a desert. You can just, send some of your workers or whatever, you can scream, hey guys, come have lunch with me, or you can walk slowly, where they can go, there's no traffic, there's no cars, right? No, you run. Why? To tell us, when we connecting with the light, we're not thinking about ourselves. So when something in my heart, I'm on. I'm sure we have those moments that we've been on and we've been connected and everything was flowing that second or minute. It's happened to you once when you be connected and if all of your body parts, everything was on and you did something and something happened from it. Now, to repeat it, it's a different story. Sometimes we don't even know what we did to be connected, right? Because we have to taste. What does it mean? We all tasting, even people that doesn't study Kabbalah, they tasting from the light. Because how are we going to wake up? In our system we have the memory of the endless, right? It's like when you used to live in your country, right? And you have this amazing restaurant of this mom, of this family that used to go and eat that delicious food, right? And now you don't have it here, but still you have the memory, right? So if someone will tell you that, I was in this restaurant, you already have what? The memory. You can have the taste, you can have the smells even of the place, right? The same of the endless. We've been there. We have the memory. We need to awaken the memory again. Because we covered everything with the klipot. We don't remember, right? But suddenly when we're using the Torah, using the precepts, using the tools, doing the restriction, what's happened? The more klipot we remove, suddenly we start to remember. Right? Suddenly it was, wow. And we start to receive messages. Wow. But it's in levels. Now, something very powerful that Rambam explained, he is talking a lot about something that's called hitpa'alut. What is hitpa'alut? It's restriction in different word, but hitpa'alut is like all of those places that we say like, oh wow, yes, that, wow. That's called hitpa'alut. It can be on something good, it can be on something bad. Both of them, they're not in balance. It means both of them, I don't have control. Because even that, wow, how long it's last? Even something good. Whatever that thing, right? It can be a ring, it can be a car, a house, a cake, whatever, right? Birthday surprise, for how long it lasts? 1 hour, 2 hours, few minutes. But what's happened? I didn't have control. It's not about being happy. It's different than being happy. Happy, it's an energy that needs to last, right? All the time. It's palut, it's like when we are reactive. So we need to bring ourselves for a place, just a second. I need to have the control. If something connects to my heart, when something, and we already have things that they are built in our heart, you have to control. Because I earned it. When something I didn't earn yet, and something from the outside now is given the stimulation, stimulation? Yes? Yeah, stimulation, then right, suddenly I'm like, wow, right? So what's happened to me right now? I don't have control. So what I'm feeding what? I'm not feeding my soul. I'm feeding my klipot. Because that's connecting with the empty space, right? And we people want to have control, right? Now this is connecting with happiness. Happiness is something I need to earn. I need to build in. So we have areas that we earn the happiness and I have it. But most of the energy, we need to work on all of the surrounding light I didn't earn yet. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean to look always on the empty cup. No, that's not good also. That's not what the Kabbalah is saying to us. No. From what I earned already, I need to get the strength to receive more from the surrounding light to fill up the cup. Because remember, if I have positive fear, I need to do more. Chas v'shalom, God forbid, if we look always on the empty cup, what do you think will happen to our energy? Will it go up or down?
Down.
Down, of course. We can't. Then we don't appreciate what we earned already and what we have. And we have a lot of blessings in our life. But the opponent will show us what? Always what you don't have. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what we're missing right now. So then the focus go where? On what I'm missing. And the Rav used to say, if you're taking a beautiful picture, and let's say there is a small hole in that picture. And now, from the whole beautiful picture, what do you concentrate at? On the hole. Or a woman coming to a party, she bought a dress in $10,000, right? And right before she came, she have a sip from a coffee and it spilled on her white dress. What do you think the first thing we will see? The beautiful white dress, a jewelry? Oh, look, she have a stain on her, right? We're missing the whole 99% because of 1%. And that's what we need to start to change in our consciousness. This is what he says. When we have that positive fear or the awe toward the Creator, look that beautiful world He created around us, right? Even give us the wisdom even to create what we have now here in this classroom. Even this iPhone, this stand. We can watch the Rav in the television, right? This room to build houses. We don't think about that, right? For us, it's like technology, right? After said, we get used to it. What do you mean? This is the Creator. And this is just 1% from the 99%. So if you remember yourself 30 years ago, right? Let's go back 30 years ago. What do we have 30 years ago? How long they invent even the plastic bottle? How long ago? Yeah, research. When the iPhone being created, research. Not too long ago. Not too long ago. Maybe like 20 years ago, I still have this big, huge, giant phone. Mango, it's called in Israel. Like this huge. I'm so excited. Wow. Huge phone, right? But for us today, it's like, iPhone, what there is today? 14, soon 15. Yeah, we're like, where is the Creator in all of that? Where is the Torah in my heart? Where I'm putting my certainty? In my surrounding or in the Torah? This is why it's need to go to my heart. When something is in my heart, I can't fall to the illusion. Because now I know. But if something not in my heart, I will have doubt. I will have doubt. It means I didn't earn it. Oh, really? Oh, just a second. What you say right now, it sounds right. Interesting. Let me think about it. What? Suddenly I have doubt in the light. Why we don't have doubt about the opponent? Why we don't have doubt about the opponent? When he's telling us all the negative things about people. I don't believe you. all the evil tongue, all what I see about people, even about this stain or this hole. I don't care about the hole of the stain. Look at 99% of her dress, beautiful dress, beautiful jewelry. Wow, amazing. So what? Small stain. So what? Are we perfect? Are we perfect? So what we see first, the imperfection. But this is our imperfection. That's not the point of the Creator. This is what we see first. And this is why he says, we need to, the one that actually is doing the words of the Torah, all of the wisdom and all of the Torah in his heart. כאן לשונו. Remember what it says about King David, remember? What he says to his son? What King David tell to his son, King Solomon? You remember? We should remember those words. Actually, it's helping the spiritual work. What he says? Try. Yes. Ling, 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 ling,
The
ling.
Creator needs our heart.
Yes, this is one thing. No, but this is, we mentioned in the class. What King David told his son, King Solomon? He told him,
You should know him.
you
And
should
work
know
towards him.
the God of your father,
Yeah.
and you should work toward him. דע את אלוקי אביך ועבדהו. Period. You should know the God of your father, the God of your father, and you should work toward him. ועבדהו. That's it. So what do you need to know? Yes, you need to study. You need to start to do. Now you know. You know how this works. Because we don't have nothing from ourselves in this world. We born to a place that was ready. Yes or no? Earth was ready. Stars, sun, moon, oceans, trees, fruits, vegetables was here. Animals was here, no? We create them. Leave technology right now. Nature, we create nature. So we have ego about what? What we created. Oh, we invented stuff. Okay, no. We didn't really invent. We discovered what was already from creation, how to put 1 + 1 and to make it 2. That's amazing. But who gave us the even wisdom to have the understanding to create all of that? We? Yeah, we can take the credit, right? My IQ. Who gave you the IQ? The school, the university? If we ask those questions to ourselves, we can win in the battle against our opponent. But if we're not asking those questions, we can't win. We believe the opponent. So we're not fighting. So you mean, I don't have the awe or the positive fear toward the Creator. So where is the certainty? Where is the certainty? That's also restriction. Restriction against my thoughts. This is what Rav Ashi told us to try to do the restriction with the 3 areas, remember? In the physical world. Why? To listen to my opponent, to see how he tricked me. Because we feel most of the day that we're working with our ego. I have the control. Control about what? What I'm controlling? My phone? My iPhone? What I'm controlling? Today, barely that we can control. Right? People like sending like different groups, messages, and add you into groups, and like, what? Who are those people? I don't even know those people. Now we need to delete, right? הרי שאין צריכים כאן לשום הצטיינות מוקדמת. So he says, if the Creator told us that, we don't need to, how do you say it? Not to improve. We don't need to be perfect in nothing in order for us, like beforehand, in order for us to connect with the Creator. We just need to do what? To make the decision, to listen, to know, and to manifest. That's it. Simple. This is what he said. It's easy. It's very easy. But it's too, the Rabbi used to say, no, it's too good to be true. The Rabbi used to say. Because, when the Rabbi used to give simple answers, people like, oh, okay, doesn't sound right? If someone give you a complicated answer, wow, this guy is very smart. But do you understand what he told you? Rav Asher actually write about it in the, I think it was Wisdom of Truth. You know, when you try to explain something from Kabbalah, like simple thing, people, okay, when the scientists come, and I don't remember, Rav Asher wrote like a very long word, I need to read it word by word. When he give you that word even, that to explain, it sounds like, wow, amazing. Barely the scientists know what he explained even. And we feel like, wow, it's amazing. Did you understand what you're supposed to do with it? Amazing about what? How it can support you in life. This amazing word. It's nice to have more information, but this is the world of what? World of Asiyah. This is what it says, King David, Malchut, to his son. You should know the God of your father, and you should do. Avdeu, you should work toward him. Didn't tell him to wonder about it, to think about it, to make plans. Manifest. Just do. Why we fall into the empty spaces? Why? Please tell me. Why we fall into empty space?
Because we don't do.
Because we don't do. That's it. How you help a person that he fall into sadness? How you help a person that he have sadness? Did you have someone in life back at the days that fall into sadness? How did you try to help this guy? Before you study Kabbalah, how did you try to help this guy or woman?
Push them to do something, to go out, to exercise, to meet someone, to do something.
Before Kabbalah, yes?
Yeah, in general.
Yeah, to show some positive in his life, her life.
Beautiful. So what he need to do? To be in action. But a person, when he fall into sadness, he want to take any action?
No.
No. Doesn't want. Doesn't want. This is why we need to push him to do action. When you do action, suddenly he overcome his consciousness, body consciousness. Now the lights start to come in, and now we start to see life. Now we're removing masachim, removing klipot. We need to make the effort. To make the effort. Okay? It's very, very important. אלא רק בסגולת יראת השם וקיום מצוות בלבד. He says, just when we connect in ourselves, what is סגולת? סגולת, it's when we connect in ourselves. סגולת is like the word סגול. You know what סגול? In Hebrew, it's one of the, עם סגולה it's called, right? The nation of סגולה, but it's actually connecting us with the central column. סגול, this is סגול, actually like that, right? It's one of the vowels. סגול, it's called, but it's right, left, and central. Okay? So it says, רק בסגולת יראת. So when we connecting ourselves to the central column, in the level of awe or the positive fear with the Creator, and by using the precepts. Precepts, again, it's not about religion, it's about we have tools and rules that we need to connect with tree of life. With tree of life. Okay? בלבד זוכים לכל חוכמת התורה. So the person will have the merit to receive all of the wisdom of the Torah. Can you imagine? All the wisdom of the Torah. Think about it for a second, you know, for us, sometimes we think, oh wow, I need to work so much to study all the halacha, all the Torah, all the this, all the Shabbat, now Rosh Hashanah, 22 days now, again holidays, all these noise in our head, right? And now holidays, Shabbat to Shabbat and holidays like very short. Like you feel like you barely finished to put your clothes in the laundry, you need to wear them again, right? Because it's holiday again. But think about it, you know, King Solomon telling us something very, very powerful. You know, what is for the light to give us what we need? Less than a second. There's no time. Yes? Do we believe that the light can give us less than a second whatever we need? You can say in the class, yes, but really in life. Do we believe? Two said no, one is thinking, this table.
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes I wonder. No, we don't. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. We can say sometimes, yes. But most of the time we are in the level of empty space against our opponent. We don't have this pure belief. You know, the Rav said that imagine You know, the entire world right now will think positive and have the belief that the light can remove the negativity in a second. Just the thought of the entire billions of the people of the world. What will happen in the world, you think? The world will change, yes or no? Change in a second. In a second. But unfortunately, we don't believe that the light can remove chaos less than a second. We don't believe. This is why we believe more in chaos. What do you mean? Look what's happening. Look. So it means each one of us still creating somehow empty spaces. We're part of that game of creating empty spaces. It also can be addiction to create empty spaces. Because sometimes, let me do less responsibility. It's okay, I'm doing so much here, I can do a little bit here. Remember, it's a big balloon. There's no small empty spaces. There's no small actions. There's no small mitzvah. There's no small good deed. Everything counts. Small hole in the balloon will take the air out. Doesn't matter. If today or tomorrow or in a week or in a month, the air will go out, yes or no? You don't see it right away, it doesn't mean it doesn't go out. But one day when the air will go out of the balloon, what's happened? The person hit the ground. Oh, what's happened? I'm a good person. I'm a good this, I'm a good that. What's the connection? You create a hole, the air went out. What's the connection, a good person or bad person right now? This is what Satan telling us. He made us to create the hole. He made us to forget about the hole. And then he removed the air. Right? Because he didn't do nothing. We did it. We can't even blame him. And then we said what? And then he telling us, oh, look, but you're a good guy. Look what's happened. How come it's happened to you? Oh, man. We lost twice now. We believe in the first place. We create the hole. Then we hit the ground. And now what we believe in? Oh, I'm a good person. Now another empty space. What made me to create the empty spaces was because whatever I have doubt over there. And it's okay to do this empty space. And now I'm creating. So now what's happened? I'm planting another seed of another empty space. Another hole in another balloon. This is the never-ending story. You remember this movie? Never-ending story. Da, 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 da. Yes. You're too serious, only to make you laugh. So, if we want to have the merit to have all the Torah, Rabbi is telling us again. What's happened to King Solomon? Do you remember what's happened to King Solomon? Do you remember the movie Matrix?
Yeah.
The first one? Trinity, she's on the roof. She need to fly the helicopter. What she did? She called where? The Endless, right? The guy over there. The Endless. Hey, I need to fly the helicopter, whatever the name of the helicopter. Da, 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 da. Just again. Just up. She went to suddenly she know how to fly, right? Took seconds, right? For us it's a movie, it's not a movie. This is Kabbalah 1. This is genius movie. Genius movie. This is from the Endless.
They studied at the center, right?
I think the two brothers, yeah.
Sisters now.
What?
They're sisters now.
Oh, their sisters studying in the center now?
Well, no, they became women.
Okay. So, what's happened to King Solomon? He went to sleep at night. Remember the story of King Solomon? He went to sleep at night after he did something good. He went to sleep at night. He was a very young king. He went to sleep at night. The Creator came to him in a dream. If we can remember that, it will help us to have more certainty that the Lord can give me in less than a second whatever I need right now. The Creator came to him in a dream. But he did something good before, as a king. So he did. He says, whatever will do my Torah, Divrei Torah, whatever will do the Torah, received all the wisdom and Torah in his heart, right away. He came to him in a dream and he asked him, because what you did, whatever you will ask from me, I will give you. In a dream. A young king. Okay. Try to connect with back in the days, the kings. What the kings want back in the days? What they want?
Wealth.
What?
Wealth.
Wealth. How they receive the wealth? By to do what?
To take money
used to go to a war to win, to take whatever, right? You see it sometimes in the movies, right? So he can ask whatever he wants, right? As a king. What did he ask for? You know what he asked from the Creator? And this is why it shows on his belief system, in a dream. He told the Creator, I want to have the wisdom, how I can help my people, my nation, to be better, to connect more with the life of the Creator. He didn't ask for nothing for himself. So what the Creator told him, because you didn't ask nothing for yourself, I will give you everything. I will give you the wisdom and the wealth and everything, the 1% that you need. Oh. But he was real. In a dream he asked for it. It's a belief system of a person. He really cared about his nation, about his people. He really want to help. Now he wake up in the morning and right away he could understand everything. You know, the birds was talking to him. Everything was talking to him. He's like, suddenly he know everything. Like he received all the wisdom. So he knew the dream was a real thing. It wasn't just a dream. He says he wake up and he saw, oh, it wasn't a dream, it's reality. It became his reality. So what's happened? He went to sleep in one way, he wake up in a different way. He wake up the King Solomon that we know from the stories. He was the wisest person on earth. And wealthy and everything. How? What he did? This is what he did. He worked with the Torah. He listened and he activated. What his father told him? Know your father's God and do. And work toward him. What he did? He cared about the nation. You know, we need to learn from all of our fathers, all of the righteous. They're telling us all of that. Again, it's not in the heaven, it's not we need to cross oceans or whatever. We just need to change. This is why it says here, the Creator says, it's easy. But again, when we think, I don't know, I'm not sure they know, my life, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my neighbor, my this, my that, my car, my finance, my this, my house, my mortgage. We suddenly all the Satan reminding us everything that what we don't have. But the Creator said, it's easy. Do we believe it's easy? We don't believe it's easy. Why? Because we fall into the illusion of the 1%. So who we want to believe more? The light or the world of Satan? So we can say, no, of course the light, of course. So we have to behave like that. Rav Ashlag says that according, you know that, right? But he wrote it in a different way. But the way that we think, this is the way that we operate in, and this is the world we're going to create. This is what we're going to bring to our lives, right? So if I want really to change my life, I need to walk in the way of the Torah. I have to push myself every day to walk in the way of the Torah. So what do I mean in the way of the Torah? First, the rules and the tools help me to do what? To fight my opponent, especially in our generation. Right now, it's the time of Gog and Magog. It's the war of the Gigim, the war of the thoughts. The war of the thoughts. We have to wake up. We have to wake up. Because I remember when I was studying Kabbalah, I don't know how many years ago, 27 or 30, I don't know. Years ago, we used to teach it in Kabbalah 1. What will happen in Achrit HaYamim. Kabbalah 1, class number 12. We almost lost the entire class after. I'm telling you. It was a very, very harsh class. I was helping the teacher and I was volunteering. We didn't have today computers and all of those screens. We used to have those, those machine that put in the light. How do you call this machine? The projector, but right? So I used to help him. When he talked, instead of a PowerPoint, this was the PowerPoint. You printing on the clear, So I used to change the PowerPoint. I was helping him, so he teach, and I was just next to the projector, right? So I heard like Kabbalah 1, like 2 or whatever, 3, like with him like for years, it was amazing. So when we came to class number 12, wow, that was, and it was in Hebrew. In Hebrew, from the Zohar, what will happen in the time of the end of the days, right? It was a very harsh class. Then I think they took this class from the curriculum, right? But again, we can read about it. It's in the Zohar. It's not a secret. It's in the Zohar. But there are things, maybe it's better for him not to know. Why? But if I know, maybe I can do something about it, not to come to that time. I want to change it. I want to bring mercy. I don't want to leave it like that. I want to be the soldier of the light. So I need to fight for it. Because when we walk out back to our life, we fall in again to what? To the klipot again. So if we can stay in this room and just study, we'll feel like amazing, right? Wow, it sounds amazing. I can fly in the air. But what's happening when we're walking outside? This is why we need to take something with us to fight our opponent. So the Creator said, not me, I'm just reading what he says here. The Creator said, כל החוכמה וכל התורה דבר קל הוא. All of the wisdom and all of the Torah, it's a very easy thing. Easy. But we have to start to believe it's easy. Because we didn't connect before. Again, remember, we have the memory of the endless. The endless, everything was easy. We just received, right? We came here, we fall into the klipot. And the klipot, it's feel like, I need to work for it. Every day. Traffic, this, phone call. Yes, of course. Yes, we need to work for it. But if I'm taking it heavy here, it's going to be heavier. Yes or no? If I'm taking it, listen, it's easy. It's nothing. So what? Traffic, phone calls. Anyway, I need to do it. Yes or no? I need to do it anyway. Let me just be happy about it, no? Suddenly, I feel lighter. Because what changed in my heaviness or my, lighter? What changed that? Thoughts. That's it. Thoughts. It's not even, you don't need even someone to be around you to tell you something to make you heavy or lighter. It's the thought. It's the thought, and we have to start to pay attention. This is the world we're at right now. And if we're not paying attention, if we're letting the thought come in, bam. What's happened? We can find ourselves during the day doing our physical work, but our head totally in empty space, totally wasting our time, empty space. It's happened to you once or twice? Yes, more, right? So physically, yes, you have to do your job, phone calls, this, whatever, yes. But where is my mind? Where is my mind? It's very important. אכן אם נשים לב לדבריו ז"ל, הם המתבהרים לפנינו בעצם מה שאומרים לתואר. He says, if we pay attention to his word, they start to be clear in front of us. Right? What is clear? I mean, like, when you see like the heavens with clouds, what's happened to earth? It's dark here, right? Daytime. 12 noon, 2, when the sun is in the middle of the heavens, and it's dark here. Yes? And suddenly, it starts to be clear. How does it feel? The sun, right? Do you know what I mean, or just me? Suddenly from darkness, suddenly, the sun, right? Suddenly you appreciate the sun. Every day, it's hot, it's humid, we're crying. Suddenly it's dark and rain. I feel like, oh my God, like I just want to go to bed and to cover myself with the blanket, right? Middle of the day to work. What do you mean now? Suddenly you're tired? It's a daytime. No, it looks like it's dark. It's already dark. It's 2 o'clock. Suddenly the illusion been removed. Oh wow! You feel I want to go to work out. I want to go to the park. What's happened? So it says. So his words, also the power of the words. Power of the words. When we're using the power of the words with the intention of the Torah, what it does, removing those clouds, and suddenly things can start to be what? Clear. It's very important. בעצם השמיים לטוהר, כעצם השמיים לטוהר. Same way like the heavens been cleared. לתואר, purity. You see? We got the sign.
Sound effects.
But it's for us, it's really to take it, again, I'm excited from what he says here. It's like, each word we can like talk about it a lot, B'lei Hara, because it's so powerful whatever he's saying. It's not just to read it like, let's just read it and finish. No, it's like, yeah, but we want to, everything is connected. Everything is one. You know, nature is talking to us. If we dare to listen, if we're going to look during the day to nature, you will see nature is talking to us. But we so rush. We have so many tasks to do. We don't really care what's going on around us. Let me just go from A to Z, from Z to Z, finish my tasks and go home. I need to cook dinner, I need to buy this, I need Publix, I need this, or it's in commercial. I need to do like different stuff, and let me just go home and like, yes, now I can go to sleep. What's happened today? Which type of spiritual work you did? Did you listen to nature or listen to the Creator? What is nature? Nature is God. Nature is the Creator. Hateva, it's Elohim. It's one of the name of God. And the light of the Creator is what makes us alive. Do I listen to the Creator? Do I listen to the signs? Do I see how nature works and how I'm one with nature? We are one. Everything is one. If we're not going to think like that, we still separate ourselves from everything. Separation is not good. I need to create unity. But he says, so his words removing those clouds, and now we can be more clear about what's going on. So it means that when we're using the right words from the Torah, what it says before, it means I'm taking an action. What's happened? Suddenly things will become clear to me. It's happened to you once when you were talking, even explaining to someone Kabbalah, and suddenly you got those new thoughts and like, wow, now I get it. Now I understand. It's happened to you once. But it's important to have that experience, to understand what he's saying here. We want to have it all the time. Why just once? We want to taste from that divine inspiration 24/7. Why not? Why not to have the Creator, the angels, whatever, come to us at night in a dream and tell us, what do you want? You see what you did today? That amazing action? You changed the world? What do you need? I give you. Because tomorrow you need to be better. And we will know the answer. We're not going to ask for a new speedboat or I don't know, for whatever. He asked for wisdom. King Solomon asked for wisdom to help his people. If we're asking for wisdom, we have everything. Right? Yes or no? If we have wisdom, we have everything. But we limiting ourselves to like small matter things, and we fall to the illusion. We feel, oh, let me just work for that. Let's say, oh yeah. Okay, now what? Oh, new thing. Wisdom. King Solomon, but also King Solomon, it's good to read his books. He writes things over there like unbelievable. You know, because he have everything and he have all the wisdom, and he bring the explanation about everything that he have, that he experience everything, and he telling us like it's all nonsense. He says it's all, he repeat Hevel, Havle, Havalim like 7 times. There's a whole article about it. It's Havle, Havalim, right? And bring like, in what sense? It's all nonsense, he says. You just need to make sure you are happy and connecting with the Creator. The rest, King Solomon, he had everything. Everything that you can even imagine. Everything. All the wisdom of the world he have. And he's telling us, if you think this, everything is nonsense. Are you happy? Are you connecting with the Creator? If it doesn't bring you happiness, what are you doing? It means you're not connecting. Whatever that thing. I need to have happiness and be connected. If not, I believe in what? We believe in what? This will give me the happiness. What will give us the happiness? What can give us happiness? The Torah, the wisdom and the Torah in our heart. Now if I have the wisdom, it doesn't mean not to have 1%. No, it doesn't mean. No. King Solomon have everything. No, it's not the point. Kabbalists never told us to have nothing. No. You can have everything. But we need to feel like we have nothing. That's the whole point. You can have everything. You can have your speedboat, your 15 rooms palace you can have. Who cares? Have whatever you need. If this is your vessel, no problem. But I need to feel I have nothing. If I feel I have everything, so actually now I have nothing. But if I have nothing, from the point of view, I will have everything. That's how does it work. And when we believe in the 1%, we achieve in the 1%, and we feel what? I worked so hard for that. I lost the light now. Because what I have now, I stayed with the 1%. This is what you want? Okay. The light said, okay, please, enjoy. Bye-bye. I'm leaving. But, and now you stay alone in your 15 bedrooms house, alone, and like, feel empty. Of course it's empty. You have 15 bedrooms. Where is the light? Why you need a palace when you are alone, right? We have to pay attention to all of the illusions of Satan, what he's telling us. We want to remove those clouds. So we need to use the right words. We need to use the words of the Torah. We need to follow the words of the Torah. כי מה שכתב מוטב לו שיניח את ידו הימנו אחר שבחן מזלו בחומת הנגלה. He says, because he wrote, that he will put his hand after he tests his luck in the wisdom of Kabbalah, wisdom of revealed Torah, sorry, not Kabbalah, revealed Torah. אין הכוונה על מזל של חריפות ובקיאות. He says, not on the lack of like, when I'm saying lack, it's not empty space, the other one. I'm saying it right? Because there is, I'm not pronouncing it right. Lack, it means like you have energy, you have blessings. Yes? Are you following?
Yeah, like good luck.
Good luck.
Luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
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 Yeah.
With a U.
Yeah, with the you. So he's saying, not to show that he have, like he know what he's saying, he know what's going on, he know all of that. And like Moshe Rabbeinu, he said, like we explained before, בפירוש בראתי עת זרה, בראתי תורה, he said, to understand that the explanation for that, he says the Creator, I created evil inclination, I created that herb that's called, what the herb?
So,
Torah. How many times he repeated Rav Ashlag? Remember? Just to remind us. Just to remind us. כלומר שעמל ויגע בתורת הנגלה ועדיין יצרה מתוקפו עומד ולא נמוך כלל. He says he actually connecting with the revealing Torah, and still the evil inclination is standing on his brain and whispering in his ear. So it means, what are you doing? So you're not winning. You're not winning. If your goal is to, I don't know, if your goal is to be a bodybuilder, okay? And you training for 1 year, you don't see any results with the same program. You're going to continue with this program? Or you're going to change the program? Change, right? It makes sense, no?
Right.
If your goal is to be a bodybuilder. So if my goal is to be a spiritual person, a Kabbalah student, and to spread Kabbalah, and to help the world, to remove pain and suffering, and I'm still, the opponent is more strong, and over time I said, my opponent, So what does it mean? It's the same program, I'm not changing. I have to change the program. Because if not, what's happening? He's winning. This is what he says, he's winning. So I'm doing something wrong. My belief system, my consciousness, I'm not using the Torah and the wisdom in the right way. It can be it's not working. It can't be. It can't be. We lazy enough not to do. We come with excuses. And again, we can change everything, but we have to start from something and to connect. ועדיין היצר הרע בתוקפו עומד ולא נמוך כלל, כי עדיין לא ניצל מהרהורי העבירה, because still he have in his head what? It's called הרהורי עבירה. It's kind of a wandering of making a short circuit. If we still have that in our mind sometimes, it means he's still whispering in my ear, still he's there. Because why I need to waste my time about creating a short circuit instead of having the thoughts of how can I do more and earn more light? Imagine, what is it? wondering. You know, sometimes it's not even a thought. We think it's not, but there is a dust of a thought. It's like I'm wondering, right? I have those small thoughts, you know, about something. Oh, I used to do this, I used to do that, I used to smoke, I used to drink, I used to do this, I used to do different like things we used to do. Why do we sometimes have those thoughts even? Why? Short circuit, or evil tongue, or being angry, whatever short circuit that thing. Why? Because it's still there. Okay, so what I'm doing wrong? Where is my intention? For sure not in the right place. Because if my goal to be a bodybuilder, believe me, the guy not going to wait 1 year. After a month, you don't see un poquitito like change, he's like changing. Why? Because this is his goal. You think he will wait like how many years? This is his profession. He will do anything in his power to do what? To see results, yes or no? We have a yoga teacher here, no? Anything in the power to see results, yes or no? Of course. So we have to do anything that in our power to have results. This is what the Zohar says. You should do anything you can in the power of your hands to make a change. Everything that you can. Power of the hands is, I mean, the malchut. To do everything you can to create that change. Now, I don't know what's happened to the computer again. Yeah. Let me try to fix it. I don't know how to fix it, but yes, I will try. Okay, okay. So let's stop this. Let's stop the video.